Hey. All right, last we left off, we had just got the, what was it, the genre? We had just got the encryption cipher. Oh, we just got the stuff from the conduction grid from Neon to whatever we'll be able to actually hopefully touch down on the EM gas giant and find that Crick's legacy.
Docking at 90%, 95%, and done.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Okay. Someone overcooked a potato in the microwave. What the hell is going on?
Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian, you know that?
I tried.
Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
This place didn't look like it was on fire when I showed up. Bosco.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
You know what? If a war ever break out, you can be the first person I shoot in the face for saying that same shit over and over. Here, man. Okay, there you are.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No, I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right, I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
You know what? First of all, what's this about defensive batteries? What the hell is going on? I was gone for 2 minutes.
Nothing you need to worry about.
Stay in your own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon for?
Y'all gonna stop being so damn angry at me about everything. I am doing a smooth job. I'm getting in and out of places without being seen, without being touched. You know what I'm saying? And getting this wasn't easy. You know that?
Wow. Really?
You know what else isn't easy? Listening to complaints and excuses.
Also listening to somebody bitch and complain.
All right, I get it. Just hand over the tech.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC SysDef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
Okay. All right. So what you need me to do exactly?
Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy, and bring us the cash.
Okay. But what if there's nothing there when I get to Bannock 4?
You better pray that isn't the case, because that means we are done. As in, no more Crimson Fleet.
Alright, so where do I build a ship model?
Everything you'll need for ship repair and construction is down in Jass's section of the Key. If you have any questions about the modules, she'll have all the answers.
Alright, sounds simple.
Nothing around here is simple.
Del's right. You have to follow these steps carefully, or don't bother coming back. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, That currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
So why would I need 2 transfer modules to open that vault, though?
Because those Galbank ships were carrying so much money they didn't even trust their own crew.
Copy that. All right. I got you.
Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
So check this out. Is there more to Crick's legacy than just money?
The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. A principle that Crick sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Crick's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Cricks believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning.
All right, let's get to work.
Come back with Crick's legacy. Or don't come back at all.
All right, let's...
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
All right, you mind helping me with my ship?
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
All right, let's get right.
Oh, yeah, nothing like changing it up to make a ship feel new again.
Oh, this is just business right here. This is just business. Ship building. Okay. Equipment. I should have known it was going to be under equipment. All right, need the comm spike and the conduction grid. Down to 50%. First of all, right. Alright. Production grid. Comm spike. Time to lock on the enemies, reduce by 20 and weapon costs. 20% less to use. I like that. Alright.
Rook,
Before
You want to survive? My gear may not be bulletproof.
oh,
And
shut
now,
your ass up. Let me see
the
what you
right
got.
gear will be the difference between life or death.
The weapons. So that's what you got. Okay, you a gear kind of guy. Okay. Let me sort this by damage resistance. I want to see. You go ahead and grab that up all for me. Grab that up off of you. Grab both of these up off of you. See, I got anything I can sell you that I don't want? Yeah, like all this, all the random ammo. Oh, man, I'm using nothing but plasma. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to this for a minute. Even though I did just sell the ammo to it, I ain't worried about it. I know before I get back on, I will download some more. I'm gonna try to download some more skins for the gear. 'Cause I would love to be able to color this gear. This shit is sharp.
See ya.
Please tell me you know exactly what. I hope you actually need. Alright, let's get this over with.
Be heavy. I'm right here by the ship. Titanium.
Oh.
Every captain here has earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
I've got what you need. I bet I have something that will catch your eye.
I don't think so. That's right, I already got what I needed from you.
All right. See you around.
Alright. Head back to the ship.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Okay. I see you finally realized my threat was not just a threat. It was not empty. I should have just went on the board.
Hey, thanks for interrupting my daydream.
First, let me transfer these resources. Boom. All right, now
Dusty. Dusty. Dusty.
Gorgeous day, isn't it? I love this place.
weapon workbench. My weapons, I'm alright. Let me go to my space suit. Get the new space suit set up right. Alright, so first, don't worry about that one. These helm pads. Physical. Get that ballistic shielding up. All I need to do is get some skins for these bad boys. Keep the chameleon drink. Power pack. With the ag protection. Equip this new gear. Oh yeah, see, I ain't mad at that right there. Now I can take a look at my weapon structure. All research complete. Wall. All I need is the squall. But I got that drink to duplicate the item now. To the back wall, right? Copycat, let me see. Perfect. That's just so. Always probably smart for me to at least keep one of anything I need there. Got to get the Aurora. This is something to make it this oil. I can't make it because I gotta. Alright, let's just check our weapons. 4. For both of those. For both of those. All that.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Y'all ready to rock and roll? I go meet with the UC, see where we at.
Clamps released. Switching over to standard engines.
Welcome back, Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Just continue to guard the door like you always do.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
There you are. Where have you been?
First of all, I've been risking my damn life to bring down the fleet. All right, calm down.
Don't mistake what you're doing as some sort of heroic gesture. We're all risking our lives here.
I'm sorry,
I received the reports about your little foray into Genodyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy. Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key.
Well, they're in quite a panic over there right now.
Good. The more confusion and panic we cause, the more damage we can potentially inflict. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
I suppose running off with the money and keeping it for myself is out of the question.
I'm pretty sure you're joking. But just in case you're fishing for what I'd say, I can tell you this. That money doesn't belong to you, or the Crimson Fleet, or even UC SysDef. It was for war reparations and belongs to the people. Allowing Delgado to get Crix's legacy, or keeping it for yourself would have extremely serious repercussions.
Right? So it's no pressure then. No pressure at all.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've come this far. We know you've got what it takes to bring the prize home.
Well said, Lieutenant. All right, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck.
All right, so what's gonna happen to Crix's legacy after I bring it to the UC?
During the end of the Narian War, the money was destined to bolster the Freestar Collective's coffers. Even though we were rivals at the time, and I suppose we still are to some extent, the credits still rightfully belong to their people. After the money is turned over to MAST, I'm certain arrangements will be made to return the money to the proper authorities in Aquila City.
You seem more certain than I am, but I mean, we did make some good headway at MAST.
Stay focused and be careful out there.
Lieutenant,
Need anything before you head to Bannock?
see if I got any evidence for it.
Well done. Let's see what you found.
Well, you need to clear that through the proper channels. The last...
Benjamin Bayou, pride of the Freestar Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Generdyne from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
So let's see. You don't really like to talk about your past.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
No.
Why do you care so much about my past?
Well, since I'm entrusting the UC system dev with my life, I should know at least a little bit about who's got my back.
Okay. But don't say I didn't warn you. You might not like what I have to say. Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison? I suppose that makes me a hypocrite.
I mean, quite the opposite. I've known people who've done time. Actually explains a little bit.
Oh, does it now? Was I giving off some kind of ex-con sort of vibe? Well, give me a chance to explain. I grew up in the Well in New Atlantis. Parents made barely enough money to keep the lights on in our apartment. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead. A year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down my neck, and my parents kicking me out of the house.
Okay. I mean, I'm still waiting for the criminal part of it.
Don't worry. You won't be waiting long. I was having the time of my life, earning way more than I needed to simply get by and loving every minute of it. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
Okay. I bet the UC eventually recruited you for an undercover sting operation.
Very funny. And not even relatively close. Let's just say the years after my time in the Well were filled with highs and lows. Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past, to know where my anger towards the fleet comes from.
I mean, you ain't got to justify your anger to me.
All I'm hoping is that it will motivate you to stay on the right path. Well, I think you've had enough for now. You get the point. Let's get back to it before Keyboy writes us a citation for loitering.
Right. So, will you be able to decrypt Crick's legacy once I bring it back to the Vigilance?
Even as long ago as the Narian War, Galbank used an extremely potent level of encryption on their currency. Unfortunately, the unlocked ciphers are lost to time. However, if you can bring us one of Galbank's old transfer modules, I know it would help. Don't worry, I'm sure some of the techs at MAST will be able to work with whatever you bring to reverse the encryption.
Okay. Okay.
We'll see you soon.
All right, I'm out of here. I think I got
Nice
all the
work on the
information I need.
siren. You keep this up, and this operation might finally get the folks at MAST to shift resources.
Well, they already are.
Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out for grav jobs.
All green on release. We're free to fly. Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
You never know. Y'all never found this. Legacy.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Let's see.
Hey, now the party can get started. Finally.
If I can help you with anything, should you need me, just say the word.
You're looking well.
Let's boogie.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, Cap.
Better than me to take Bosco with me.
Warning, an emergency lockdown is in effect.
Look at the damage to these robots. We're not the first people to set foot on the Legacy since it was trapped.
Alright, then if that's the case.
Please, I will follow behind you.
If you need me, you'll find me, I'm sure.
Yeah, go back to the ship. Me and Bosco gonna take care of this.
Crew recording initiated.
All right, the system should be all set up.
Just shout out when you want the computer to record. Should work for everyone.
Okay, fine. Now, give me the bad news.
The bad news is that our engines in Grav Drive are destroyed, and we're drifting toward Bannock 4.
Wait, doesn't that put us smack into Bannock's EM field? We hit that, every circuit on this ship will overload!
Easy, Simmons. What's easy about it? Huh? She's right. We end up in that electromagnetic radiation, and we're dead.
Hey, there's no need to talk like that. It's Simmons' first time out. Can't you see she's scared?
Yeah, Bakara, pipe down. You aren't helping.
Everyone stop. Right now. We all need to take a breath. We're in bad shape, but I need everyone alert and level-headed so we can figure a way out of this mess. Osterholt, you're my engineer. Give me options.
We don't have any options. Kellner and I need to work on a shielding solution. Fixing the propulsion isn't even on the table.
Fine. You two get on it. Simmons and Bakara, I want you to walk the ship and give me a full damage report. Mayfield, see if you can help Aguilar with that arm injury. Let's move out, people. Crew recording terminated.
Okay.
Crew recording initiated. I wouldn't go near Osterholt. He's drunk and he's got a pistol.
Oh my god, are you alright?
Tell me exactly what happened. I was bringing Osterholt his food. When I got near the cred tank vault entrance, I found him sitting on the floor. Bottle in one hand, gun in the other.
He say anything directly to you? Anything threatening?
No, he just stared at me and kept drinking from the bottle. The gun wasn't even pointed my way. What's happening to him, Captain? What's happening to all of us? First Bakara kills himself and now this? You have to help us. God damn it! I'm trying. I thought Bakara would be okay. How the hell did I know he'd never come out of that room alive? Everyone's looking to me for answers. Well, guess what? I don't have them. This whole thing's falling apart, and it's my fault. Captain, come back. Please. I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong, Simmons. I'll go talk to her.
Crew recording terminated. Crew recording initiated.
Hello? Hello. Engineer's message said they set up some kind of a recording system. Well, the red light is on, so I guess it's working. It's been a few days since I docked at the Legacy. For the time being, I'm stuck here. Every system on my ship, including the prototype shielding, is completely burned out. It's unlikely it'll ever fly again. Whatever's protecting the Legacy seems to be holding for now. Which is pretty amazing considering she's been here for almost 40 years. Long story short, I'd make it to the prize, but now I'm stranded and trying to figure a way off this hulk. I gotta tell you though, not looking good. Not at all. I found the remains of the Legacy's crew. Looks like they're starved to death. It's obvious they couldn't find their way out. Next thing I need to do is start scouring the ship and look for something they might have missed. Guess that's all for now. Signing off.
Crew recording terminated. Crew recording initiated. It's day 20 since supplies dried up. And here I am, staring at an empty poker table. Our last game. After Simmons passed, we kept trying to get together at least once a day for a game. To keep our minds off of things. Kellner and Leong were the next ones to, step away. They wanted to be together at the end. Then it was just Mayfield. We played for hours. Now I'm alone. I just wanted to, leave this recording for anyone that finds the Legacy trapped above Bannock 4. That's all. For now. Going to deal myself a few hands and call it a day. I miss you, Trembly. And I'll be joining you soon. GB Legacy. Signing off. Crew recording terminated. Crew recording initiated. Alright, so how long has Bakara been locked in there?
I'm not sure. A week? Maybe more. All I know is that he took some food packs in his duffel into the head and locked himself inside. Everyone's been steering clear of him since he scared Simmons, so we didn't even realize he did this till today.
Bakara! Can you hear me? You need to open this door and let us in! The hell with it. I'm going to use the override.
I already tried that. He's rewired the door or something. Maybe change a code. Not sure what he's done.
Kilner, can we cut through the bulkhead or the door? I'm open to any suggestions.
To be honest, I wouldn't go cutting anything in this ship right now. The structure is extremely unstable.
Damn it. Well, we can't just leave him in there.
Begging your pardon, but we can't. It's pretty clear that Picard checked out after our initial assessment, and he's been killing morale across the ship. Let him soak in there for a while. When he gets hungry, he'll come out.
I suppose you're right. Crew recording terminated.
Okay, not damage. Occupied. No Crick's dock there. Made his way up.
Warning, vault access requires an authorized transfer module.
And I know where this is gonna go. Just make sure. He said it's 2 transfer modules. Does this unlock the other one? Let's be certain. Also, what I tell you about drinking that motor oil, man? Told you this wasn't good for you.
Vault access approved. Please stand clear of the doors.
Ooh. Auditory 1. Auditory 2. Gotta be a way in there. See, did I miss a security pass somewhere? We ain't leaving nothing behind. Alright, there's gotta be a security console somewhere. Just to be safe. What the hell else is on here? Don't need nothing coming to light. Starting to kick my ass.
Warning. I am programmed to prioritize the completion of my tasks over the safety of nearby humans.
Cool to know.
Warning. This unit is well equipped for combat.
Good to know. Ooh.
System failed.
This is now a combat zone.
Good thing I gave myself a little extra radiation protection.
It is useless to attempt. Defeating the bus.
Whole gunfight going on out there. Nothing to worry about. Some set of robots on my side.
You will be easily defeated.
need to access this one. Already murdered the bots that was on it. This is as though nobody made it this far.
In beverage. All systems.
System failure.
You ain't seen this battle creep up on.
Failure. Damage. All systems.
It is useless to attempt defeating us. I advise a hasty retreat. It will save your life.
Maintenance issues. Another way into the vault. All right, bet.
Catastrophic damage.
in proximity to other humans may induce fainting from shock. There is no cause for alarm in the vicinity.
I am unable. Not possible.
Somebody made it this far. Casper Nix.
Crew recording initiated.
Well, now, let's see. Another day's gone by. What's it been now? 6 weeks? Who the hell knows? Food packs from my ship are gone, so it looks like the clock's running down for me, and Issa wins. What a clever woman. I never saw it coming. I mean, I can't blame her. I was stupid enough to hand her the opportunity. Now the fleet's resting on her shoulders. I only hope she doesn't run the whole operation right into the ground. Anyway, let me just sit down in this chair. Yeah. There we go. Best view in the house. All that money staring me right in the face, and it's completely worthless.
Captain and authorized Galp and representative at the drop-off point must visit.
Worst kind of prison
parties
imaginable.
visit the transfer
I'd
module.
trade every last credit of it away to be back in New Atlantis, running with the Scar.
Get transfer.
Start my life over again. But enough dreaming. I've got to face the inevitable. This is where I'm spending my final days. Hopefully, someone with at least half a brain will follow in my footsteps and bring the score home to the Crimson Fleet. If anyone finds this message, tell Issa that I don't blame her for what she's done. Most important, tell her to keep the fleet strong.
Crew recording terminated. External communication detected. Automated recording system activated.
Legacy, come in. This is Issa Melant. Are you there, Legacy?
Holy shit. Issa, is that you? Issa, I'm here. Yes, I can read you.
Jasper Creeks. You're still alive? You always were one tough son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm alive. No thanks to you. A month? Really? You left me to sit here and panic for a month. We said you'd wait a week, tops.
Wait a moment. I think broadcasting from outside the EM field is interfering with my comms. Did I just hear Jasper Creeks the Great admit that he was panicking about something?
Yeah. How about we cut the crap and you get my ass out of here? Come on, there has to be millions of credits here. We're rich.
You know what? I think I'm going to pass. Right before you left, remember how you temporarily placed me in charge of the fleet? Well, right then I decided to make the job permanent. All I had to do was make some alterations to your sheeting plans. Mainly the footnotes where the lead technician mentions it needs more work. I even paid a tech to ensure a few of your ship's power connections were dodgy, just in case. Yet, look at you now. Frankly, I'm surprised those shields held long enough for you to make it through the storm.
What the hell? You can't do this to me. I'm in charge of the fleet. How dare you?
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, see, I thought I was clear. I'm in charge. You're dead. Well, I won't tell everyone that. I'll spin some story about you running off into the sunset with loot in hand. Oh, very romantic. The fleet will eat it up.
You don't care about the credits? Isn't that what this is all about? Fleet is family, remember? If we can't depend on each other, then what the fuck is the point?
You idiot. Don't you get it? Boarding the Legacy is a one-way journey. The technology simply doesn't exist to pull off your stupid eyes. And don't quote me the fleet's motto. I listened to that bullshit for years while you made deals and cut me out of them. You call that family? You know what? I'm glad you're alive. It's given me a chance to say goodbye. So, goodbye? There. All done.
Issa? Issa? Are you still there? Answer me.
Crew recording terminated.
Damn.
Crew recording initiated.
Son of a bitch! Nothing. Complete waste of time. I've tried everything I can possibly think of, and I end up right where I started. Oh, here I thought I was so clever. Thought I had it all figured out. First, fix my ship and get the prototype shielding back online. Second, shunt the power from the cred tank array back to the system to drain the credits. And then third, haul ass back to my ship before the EM field rips apart the Legacy. 3 easy steps, right? Only problem is, I'm stuck at step 1. Every system on my ship is dead, and there's nothing aboard this ship to use for repairs. I can't believe I came all this way, just to end up stuck here like the poor bastards who ran this ship. Actually, wait a second. Issa will figure it out. I told her where I was going for a reason. She's smart. She'll know something's up when I miss the rendezvous. After all, we're supposed to split the loot. All I have to do is sit tight and wait until she figures out that something's gone wrong. And she'll come here looking for me. In the meantime, I should start rationing my food. I could be waiting for a while.
Crew recording terminated.
Warning, power reserves insufficient for requested action. Warning, power reserves insufficient for requested action. Warning, power reserves insufficient for requested action. Beginning currency transfer. Please stand by. Currency transfer complete. Electromagnetic surge detected. System failure imminent. Hull breaches detected. Structural integrity failing. Immediate evacuation recommended.
The enemy
That's in range.
I will attempt to regain sensor contact with the enemy.
Need a hand?
We're free and clear for flight. Is everything all right with you? Well, yes, I think so. Why do you ask? There is so much responsibility in being in charge of Constellation during a time like this. Such a thing discovery. I hadn't really stopped to think about it.
shit. Hey, when you're not busy, it's your turn. Times the grab drive. Nice! They just lost their grab drive.
One contact lost. They know we're here.
There's no going back now. Report to the operations center immediately. Thanks for the assist with those fleet ships. Go ahead and park your ship at Docking Port 1. Commander Ikonde will be waiting for you in operations.
Lack of love.
Bogey in my sights, and I just fumbled the controls.
Okay, hello.
Don't beat yourself up, kid. We were gonna know we were here.
Yes?
Excuse me.
My God. Is that it? Is that Crix's legacy? Amazing. Ensign, take this and enter it into the data core analyzer.
I'm on it, sir.
You see, Lieutenant? I told you he wouldn't let us down.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. Encrypted or not, that's quite a lot of money to be carrying around. The temptation must have been excruciating. Of course. I have a team of decryption experts from Galbank itself on standby. If they can't decrypt that currency, no one can.
I wasn't lying when I said that we had every contingency completely covered.
Sorry about that one. Let's get back into it. We can finish up the Crimson Fleet quest line. All right, let me ask a question. Anyone on the vigilance start a pool against me?
It just so happens we did. And with all that money you're carrying, can you really blame us? You could have set yourself up for life, but instead, you chose to do the right thing. It's incredible.
More incredible than you can possibly imagine.
Well, I'm pleased you made the right decision. I wouldn't have enjoyed having to task our ships to hunt you down.
Now, on to other more pressing matters.
We received confirmation that the fleet ships were scouts sent to probe our defenses. Unfortunately, one of them jumped away before you arrived.
Which means that Delgado will have the Crimson Fleet prepping defenses of its own.
See? This is exactly what I thought. Y'all couldn't do one thing right. Y'all put all the work on me, and y'all couldn't take out one little punk-ass scout ship. Scout ship. How can you be certain they were scout ships?
I've spent years studying the Crimson Fleet's tactics. Their decision to sacrifice those smaller ships told me everything I needed to know.
I figured now that we got Crix's legacy, let them go ahead and die a slow death, because Crimson Fleet might have been cool, but they also real petty.
No, we can't afford to wait it out. Now that they've lost their prize, they'll act more desperately than ever to survive.
They'll increase their attacks on helpless vessels and unarmed colonies. We would have a potential bloodbath on our hands. The only solution is to enact our plan and hit them now.
Lieutenant, if you wouldn't mind explaining our strategy.
Yes, sir. The Vigilance is equipped with the latest in hyper-resistant shielding, making it the only ship that can safely approach the key. The catch is that the key has access to 3 orbital defensive batteries that can fire electromagnetic energy. One hit, and we lose those fancy shields. Our mission is to take out those batteries. In fact, I'll be personally leading the assault on Battery Alpha. I need you to be my support.
Sadly, we didn't get as much support for this mission as I would have liked. There just wasn't enough evidence gathered.
We weren't able to convince MAS to lend us additional squadrons. They feel like they've committed too many resources already. That means we'll have to take out all 3 batteries ourselves.
It's unfortunate, yes. But we wouldn't be here if I didn't believe you could do it.
We've also given you a call sign, Renegade, to help coordinate our movements during the attack.
Once those batteries are destroyed, you board the key and bring Delgado to justice. If you won't come quietly, you do what you have to do.
Here's my thing. I'm doing all the work. All the work. And why does it sound like a one-way ticket to me?
I don't send my people on suicide missions. Lieutenant Toft and I are confident you have what it takes to get the job done. Well, this is it. After years of planning, it all comes down to this moment. All my hopes and my best wishes go with you. Good luck.
Yes.
Howdy.
Questions?
I think I got a little evidence for you.
Good. The more you find, the stronger our case.
This is a recording I pulled from the Legacy. Should close the books on Jasper Nix.
That's a hell of a story. I still can't believe Crix ended up being marooned on the Legacy. All that wealth, and the only thing he could do was stare at it. Can you imagine? I almost feel bad for him. It must have driven the guy crazy. That it?
That's all I got now.
Okay, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it.
All right, let's get out of here.
We're almost at the end of this damn thing. Be careful.
There's something about you, Jilly. Something about her.
The fleet started this war. We're gonna finish it.
Ship's detached. We're clear.
Into the void.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Alright, Alpha Squad. Follow Renegade's lead. Take out that battery.
And treasure.
Why do you draw out the vowels of my name in such a prolonged manner?
It's like saying hey and your name at the same time.
But you know, don't sound it for... My name is my name, and it should not be altered without my permission.
You know, I hadn't thought about it that way, but that's entirely fair.
Did you have a question for me?
I just wanted to check in with you and make sure all was well.
I appreciate that. All is well. Thank you. Enemy's engines are offline.
Okay, point made, Andresia.
We've taken out their shields.
Enemies are down. Take a shot at that battery. One down, 2 to go. All ships jump to Beta. Renegade, on your mark.
Let's move.
Move in! Put the fire on Beta!
Target's grab drive is down. So sorry, folks. Ah!
It is pride. Target shield drive outline mission.
Target's shields are down.
Pick out those fleet ships! Knocked out the battery! That takes care of Beta. But let's clean up these stragglers.
Enemy's shield systems offline.
Beta's down! Last battery is still active. All ships jump to battery Gamma. Go! One more. Focus, Renegade. You can do this.
Who needs shields, right? We just won't get hit.
Whoops.
Their grab drive is crippled.
They're not escaping.
They knocked out the battery! Gamma's down, but we still got fleet surrounding the battery.
System is fried.
We're clear! All batteries disabled. Nice flying. All ships, follow Renegade to the predetermined rendezvous point at the key. Wait, something's wrong. Where's the damn vigilance?
Lose something, Toft? Ava's dealing with your flagship as we speak. I wouldn't expect backup anytime soon. Gives me plenty of time to blow your ships out of the void. All right, fleet. Triple share to whoever takes the traitor down.
All ships, defensive formations. Your time.
You take out that bad boy. Oh my.
Engines are offline. My shield system has been damaged.
Even better. They are on.
Grab jump down. Oh, wisdom.
Down goes their crab trap.
Who are y'all here? Come on now. I gotta take out everybody but the Swan. Get up out of here. Swan ain't even that tough. And see, this is why I shouldn't have switched to auto turns when it boiled down to it. Whoever said that was the smartest move, clearly aren't there to control the fight. Cause as soon as I switch to them auto turns, come on now, that takes away a weapon for me. I'm relying on the auto of the auto turns.
Wait,
Lose something, Tom? Ava's dealing with your
Let's get into the fight.
plenty of time. All right, fleet.
all ships, defensive for...
I've got you now. See them scum.
Tags their engines.
I shouldn't be locking onto my own thing. Why am I not locking on? Lock on to the ship that's right there in front of me. I should be cycling through the further ships. Too long. These little weak ships. They're the ones
Yes.
level 78.
Crab drive is out of commission.
It's the random name ships that are doing damage. Come out here. I'm getting hit by everything behind me.
Enemy's engines are offline.
And y'all shoot somebody. These ships out there all shooting at me. That means my team is nothing. All of my weapons are down. I gotta take the hill. I take the hill right now. Good God, can y'all shoot somebody? I'm like, you motherfuckers are worth nothing. turns, do something.
Something's wrong. Lose something? Ava's
He
dealing with
good
your...
with all
Gives me plenty of time to blow your ships out of the void. All right, fleet. Triple share to whoever takes the traitor down. All ships, defensive.
They look at this. Come on, there we go.
Target's grabbed. Enemy shield system has been damaged. The enemy's grab drive hasn't been disabled. Help disable their shields.
Never go with automatic particle turn. Because that shit would be gone by now.
Shields are back online.
Target has lost their grab drive. They cannot jump away.
I'm going to move once the Strider free.
Shields are gone.
Hear me, traitor?
Gone.
You are done. Engaging Tango.
Crimson Fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance.
Shut up.
Damn it, Neva. I needed more time. Now, you or die. Flash shot. Not like we're running anyway.
One ship left.
Time
That
for a
one
little
ship left, I
target
better take my
practice.
ship. The one ship left is the ghost. They're still shooting at me. Random ass part of a turn.
Grab is offline. The craft's non-functional.
What?
All Crimson Fleet ships destroyed. System, secure that perimeter. I want any stragglers rounded up for trial. Renegade, it's all up to you now. Moving. Good luck.
This is what I want to do. I want to get into a firefight. I'm damn sure. First thing I'm doing is getting rid of.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Get rid of the automated particle turns. Who wants this work? Like I said, you the one I was looking for. Did I tell you about all that? Didn't I tell you? Some credits, bam. Told you I was gonna shoot your ass.
Something's happening.
Oh no, you the one I was dead though. Pirate legend. Pirate legend. that low-level blade.
Repair not possible.
Damn, Jack, I ain't even want to shoot you. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Then let's light them up!
I want you to keep your head down!
They got
Yeah, you shot me with something potent. For all them expensive bullshit you selling.
Damn it! You're gonna pay for that! Get this down!
We can still fend them off! Just keep shooting!
Can you though? Can you though? Oh man. Got that battle into a phantom zone. Last call, you right. Bar's closed.
You did this to me. I can decrypt and re-encode thousands of credits in seconds, but something as simple as this, I didn't see it coming. Not in the slightest. And now because of you, my bomb's been activated. Which means I'm as good as dead.
Oh, so if your bomb's already been activated, why are you still alive?
Simple. If I step 1 foot outside of this room, I'll explode, and that'll be that. So either I wait here until I starve to death, or I walk away and end it all. It's the Crimson Fleet's idea of punishment.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, you didn't seem like a bad dude. Sorry it came down to this.
Forgive me if I don't take you at your word, since you've been lying to me from the very beginning. I've paid you well, treated you with respect, and kept trouble off your back more than a few times. Look me in the eye and tell me why you've allowed this to happen to me. You owe me that much.
I mean, you can blame Delgado for pushing the button.
At this point, I can't blame Delgado for activating the bomb. If I was in his place, I'd do the same thing, without hesitation. Well, now that you're here, I don't expect that you'll stay and watch my rather spectacular ending. So why don't you just get out of my sight and let me die in peace?
Well, I will say, like I said, you didn't seem like a bad dude. I mean, like, you chasing money. I can't be mad at you. I really didn't want to kill any of y'all. I just wanted Delgado. So I will say that I'll do whatever it takes to deactivate the bomb.
After everything I just said, you'd still be willing to help me. I must be a complete fool. Because even though it makes no sense, I believe you. The only way to deactivate the bomb is through Delgado's computer and operations. You'll probably need his ID to get in. I don't know why you're helping me, but I sincerely hope this isn't another one of your tricks.
D and Tweedle dumbass. I'd be looking for me. Thanks for opening the door.
How hard is it to take this guy?
Moron that rolled up
Can't like this.
Damn you, Rook.
Should have kept calling me Rook, your punk ass.
Came back to finish the job personally?
Well, I mean, at least you know I always see the mission to the very end.
I don't know who the hell you are anymore. I thought I did, but clearly, I was wrong. What the hell happened to you? You had Creeks' legacy in your hands, and you gave it away. For what? For honor? Justice?
Who says I gave it away?
Yeah, sure. Like Ikande is going to shower you in credits for doing your duty like a good little toy soldier. Give me a break. You'll be lucky if he does any more than just pin a medal on your uniform and put your picture on SSNN.
Well, to be perfectly honest, think I did this for me.
Looking out for number one, huh? So you did pick up some of my dirty habits. Maybe I taught you too well. You know, when we were on Suarov, I saw the potential for you to become a badass pirate. One of the best. And now you suddenly expect me to believe I have been fooled the entire time? That this was some kind of elaborate game you have been playing? No. No way. For once in your life, be honest with me. Admit that you were tempted.
No, I wasn't tempted. I mean, I've come across the Crimson Fleet enough to know that y'all never did like me. Y'all kept trying to rob my ship. Y'all were just terrible people. I mean, to me, I believe spacers at one point used to be Crimson Fleet. And they went into business for themselves. I could never sacrifice my morals because of that temptation. It is tempting, though.
You don't even have the nerve to admit it. Unbelievable. It is obvious that no matter what I say, you have no intention of honoring our pact. You clearly never did. I have already locked down the key and set its reactors to overload. Soon, you, me, and everyone near this station are going to be vaporized. Let's see how far that loyalty to SysDef takes you now.
Well, I mean, gotta be a way to convince you to cancel that overload.
And spend the rest of my life in the brig without a credit to my name? Why would I do that?
Well, first and foremost, you're a survivor. To martyr yourself, that's not your style.
As is every member of the fleet. And if I give them all one more day, maybe we make it out of this. Fine. You win. Standing down the reactors. With the legacy gone, we're dead in the water anyway. But before you have Ikande lock me up, I'm gonna leave you with some parting words. Whether you know it or not, you're damn good at being a pirate. It's in your blood. One of these days, that's all gonna hit you. And I'll be waiting for you in my cell to tell you I told you so.
Tell us what the future holds for the Crimson Fleet.
Changes are coming, Gale. Huge changes. Crimson Fleet will soon be a much bigger player in this little game between the members of the settled systems.
That's quite a bold statement. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, let's just say that I'm on the brink of a score so large, it makes everything else pale in comparison. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait and see.
If you aren't willing to discuss the details, why grant SSNN this interview?
Simple. I refuse to allow the UC to spin or bury the story, making it sound like they're in complete control of the situation. I'm gonna tell you right now, they aren't.
Why does the Crimson Fleet need to make this mysterious move that you're being so evasive about?
I know SysDef instructed you to draw this meeting out as long as possible. So let me sum this up. I intend to make sure that the Crimson Fleet becomes the United Colony's worst nightmare. And nothing, I mean nothing in this universe, will stop me from achieving that goal.
There are those that would disagree with you and claim this interview is grandstanding, or worse, a recruitment tool. After all, SSNN reaches every corner of the settled systems, and your aspirations could inspire the directionalist to turn to the fleet.
You and the sheep that listen to your garbage can believe whatever the hell you want. If you were so worried about what I had to say, you wouldn't have allowed yourself to be brought here.
Did what we came to do.
Hello.
We're free and clear for flight. And you didn't even scratch the paint.
That was real impressive flying, kid. You earned your wings today.
Thank you, sir. I was just trying to do my part.
A lot of heroes on this day. Speaking of which, here comes one
I had
now.
my doubts about you. Vanguard, volunteer force, figured you for a tourist. But then I asked myself, as spectacular as I am, can I do what you do? And the answer was an emphatic no. See, I'm a great shooter, but a straight shooter. And that wasn't going to win this war. What we needed was someone standing on their side, with a boomerang gun. We needed someone whose bullets curved.
It was an ordeal. I do have a little guilt about it.
It was us or them, kiddo. Hopefully you don't feel guilty about letting me live. If so, I suggest skipping the second thoughts and heading straight for third. If nothing else, it's closer to home. Anyway, you got a date with the commander. I figure he'll sprain something trying to pin the medals on your chest. But in all honesty, you deserve it. Good work taking out those pirates, Renegade.
Everyone give me nicknames. Oh, thank you. Oh, my. I didn't expect that kind of fanfare.
At ease, soldier. I believe congratulations are in order. With this decisive blow, the end of the Crimson Fleet is all but assured. But as much as I'd like to begin this celebration, technically we're still in the process of wrapping up the operation. On that note, Lieutenant, what do you have for me?
Reports are coming in right now, Commander. Delgado and Shinya Voss have been taken into custody. Also, we've transferred personnel to the Key to secure the location until the United Colonies decides what they want to do with the station.
And what about Neva Mora?
According to our reports, Neva led the strike force that attacked the Vigilance. Unfortunately, that was the last we saw of her. It looks like she managed to escape. We don't know her current whereabouts, but I have our operations team looking into it.
That's fine. Overall, excellent news, Lieutenant. I have to admit, for the first time in 7 years, I don't know what to say. How about you? I know that was difficult. You hanging in there?
The word that never more is missing?
I certainly would have preferred to have reached a resolution regarding her whereabouts. After all, she was the fleet's second in command.
Just watch your back. I'm fairly certain she's not going to simply forget what you've done to the Crimson Fleet.
Let's not ruin the moment, Julian. I'm sure our friend here is feeling quite pleased. Am I correct?
Well, part of me feel guilty.
You have no reason to feel guilty about anything.
No matter how close you were to the fleet, you have to remember that they're terrible people that did terrible things and don't deserve your guilt.
I've twisted arms and cashed in some favors at Mast. I wanted to make sure you got a share of the money you recovered from the legacy. Call it a reward, a token of appreciation, whatever the hell you want. But you've absolutely earned every credit.
But didn't that money originally belong to the Freestar Collective?
Well, yes, I believe it did. But even if the money is ever returned to its rightful owner, and I believe it will eventually, I'm sure they'd agree you deserve your share.
I ain't gonna lie. When I think about some of the people I killed on the key, I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of people that lived in my missions working with the Crimson Fleet. But there were some good people on the key, though. And when I look at the Crimson Fleet, they might have been the bad guys from a certain standpoint. Some of them people were just trying to survive. Live in a world where you're at the low end of it, it will kill you. I understand that survival mentality. So I don't think I deserve an award.
That's ridiculous. While it's true you've made some difficult decisions, they were all for the greater good.
I think they should have given you more, but hey, who am I to judge?
Decorum, Lieutenant? Damn, I'm going to be really sorry to see you go. You've really become an important part of our team. It won't be the same around here without you.
Although, if you feel like staying aboard, I'm sure I could give you access to the SysDef mission board. That is, if you can stand spending another minute with us on Vigilance.
Well, I think I'm done playing cop for a little while.
I understand. You've done more work under my command than some law enforcement officials see in a lifetime. If you change your mind, the Vigilance will be stationed here at the Key for a while. We have quite the mess to clear up. Anyway, enough talk. You've earned a break, and I'm sure you wish to celebrate. Here's your promised reward. And wherever you might find yourself, my best wishes travel with you.
240,000.
This was a victory for the entire settled systems.
Once
Lieutenant.
news of the fleet's demise hits the airwaves, I imagine there will be a lot of celebrating going on throughout the sun. What can I do for you?
What happens to the key now?
Mast will have the ultimate say, but we've petitioned to have it refurbished for SysDef use. But first, we'll need to perform an audit of the key's overall condition. Most of the repairs done to the station weren't exactly up to standard. If the site is deemed not up to code, we're better off destroying it. That would also have political value given the embarrassing history behind it. For now, we have a strike team dedicated to sweeping the area for explosives. Once they give the all clear, forensics will come in to gather evidence. After that's done, then we'll start the audit of the station's condition. It's a process.
Okay.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Wouldn't mind taking you out.
if you are in need of a pick-me-up, I am told the Terra Brew location in New Atlantis is the best in the galaxy.
How do you?
Your stories are a big hit. You lead well, an amazing life.
Well, I try. So I was there at the big battle between SysDef and the Crimson Fleet.
Of course you were. Why wouldn't you be? I swear you're either a trouble magnet or something. So, SysDef finally, and against all odds, really triumphed against the Crimson Fleet. In their own backyard, no less. How were you involved?
Well, I was working undercover for SysDef. I brought the fleet down from the inside.
So what do you do for an encore? So, the Vigilants went toe-to-toe with everything the Crimson Fleet could throw at them. And somehow, almost miraculously, they captured the key. The key itself. I've confirmed that with many sources. Anything to add?
Well, I was a part of the team that actually captured the key itself. They didn't tell you that part.
Someone seriously owes you a beer. Hell, a keg. You have to feel good about how everything turned out. Commander Ikande is being hailed a hero. And SysDef's popularity is at an all-time high. Your thoughts?
Well, to be honest, Commander didn't triumph alone, all right? You know, I was instrumental in the victory at the key. I told you that, right?
I will make sure the story emphasizes that. People need to know that.
Of course.
And that's all I need. You really do lead an extraordinary life. And as a, well, possibly embarrassing personal note, thank God for you. When you first walked into my office, I had no idea you would be at the center of so much. And I get the feeling you're not sharing everything.
Well, I doubt you'll believe everything I've seen and done.
I might surprise you, but I understand. I talked with the editor, and he authorized a special bonus for someone who's worked with us so long. And maybe one day, years from now, you can fill me in on the stories you didn't want broadcast. Take care, Constellation.
Okay. We did what we came to do. I know I got a whole lot of missions right here. But I think it's time we finally take that giant leap. Who knows what's waiting on the other side?
Dust-off complete. Orbital insertion completed.
We know of everything else. What happened with the Crimson Fleet? Bosso, you just chilling with me? I don't get to know what happened with the Crimson Fleet.
It has been good to see you.
Very weird to see you. Well, I guess we go into the unknown, go into the void. That's it. Just journey into the unknown. And that is the end. Okay. A little anticlimactic. I guess this is probably the only time you could really put the team responsible for the creation of the game. You go through the credits and everything like that. They really built it up pretty well with that nice little sweet outro music scape that they hit me with. You know. But I guess I don't know. I guess the best way to say that, don't get me wrong, all in all, I've had fun. I've had fun playing this game. The main story was decent, but I think I really did enjoy the faction quest a whole lot more. I've said that on one of the previous outros, but I really did enjoy the faction quest a whole lot more. The Crimson Fleet faction quest, I feel like it was the best way for me to end it off with that one, because it was so detailed. The Crimson Fleet did give me, like, there were people there that you know, I wouldn't, if I could, I would avoid harming, I would avoid hurting, because their story boils down to them wanting to survive. Like, you know, we all attached to people who are like-minded and, you know, kind of flow the same way. I think that it's best for a game like this especially, I think that it was even better that I went and played it after the Shattered Space DLC came out, because it's certain games where, like, the DLC is, it actually points to a major part of the entire universe, the game lives in. You know, before Shattered Space DLC, you know, the Varun just kind of all looked like, and kind of came off as they were no different than their zealots. Because it just felt, you know, like you didn't really know anything about the Varun except that their focus was really religious based. And that's what drives their political structure. That's what drives their system. But you know, having the Shattered Space DLC allowed for me to kind of get that story, and I think I played it, I think at a proper time. You know what I'm saying? Before ending the game, but at the same time, being at the right level to kind of like be able to enjoy the Shattered Space. The Varun people themselves, they're a unique bunch. They got some interesting characters that are like, oh man, I would love for this cat to be able to roll with me, ride with me, run with me. Constellation, once again, I mean, you knew that the game was kind of designed around that group, so you knew that each of those characters was going to have something that made them all feel a little bit different. But the Crimson Fleet actually was really, really good. You know, like everybody might talk and call you Rook and get on your nerves, but when it boiled down to it, like if you really talk to them and get to know their story, you say, okay, I can understand why I run with the fleet. Now, when it comes down to how the game ended, it felt a little anticlimactic. But, you know, still all in all, enjoyed it. Once a game gets a couple of good patches, and then when you got a modding community that really knows how to, you know, dive into the tools, dive into the suites, and enhance a game, adds to it, remove some unnecessary junk from it. And I don't mean like the background data or nothing. I'm talking about like literally removing the junk. The Clutter Be Gone mod was, you know, one of the best things that could happen. Why? So you don't find yourself picking up weighted junk. You know, first time I ever played this game, when I played it for a few minutes, you know, I find myself picking up a globe that weighed 20 pounds by accident. But you know, you're trying to move through the game. So when you got to take time to stop and then go into your inventory just to drop something, you know, that weighs an unnecessary 20 pounds, especially in the beginning, in the intro of the game, it's like, yeah, that's just stupid. On my part, I accidentally picked it up, but I have to now go in and remove it. So, story all in all was great. I like the fact that because I named my character Willie, Vasco, you know, was able to say the name Willie. I like that, you know. But all in all, good game, great story, great adventure. Well, no, good story, great game, good story, great adventure. Okay, ship customization, ship building, sweet. Because the first ship y'all saw me, you know, kind of modified. If you go back into the earlier parts of the series, yeah, that ship was like, the second ship that I built from the ground up was like, it's a step up, but still didn't feel like it was creative. So every ship after that was just more along the lines of adding to it and, you know, tweaking. But hopefully, when I go through what I would assume be the next playthrough, I might, you know, get a little more detailed. I know my next run, I kind of want to get into building outposts and everything like that, and learning to master that aspect of it, or at least learning to be competent in that aspect of it. But all in all, great adventure. Now I'm just looking for my next one. Starborn. This is what you have become. A being who has touched the infinite. Your story is over, but we begin anew. In the universe and countless others. You remember all that you've learned, your possessions, and everyone you knew have been left behind. Explore this new universe and all it offers. And perhaps take another trip through the Unity. Oh. I can literally start over. So this time, do I want to be a neon street rat? Maybe this time I'll go with United Colonies native. Oh. Let's go with the hero worship. Well, if I'm starting anew, I wouldn't want to come back as Willie. Why not be reborn as? The lion. Out here with my, this is a nice one. To decorate. Oh, yeah, I know I have no crafting components. All I have is this one mission. One small step. Go to the lodge. Been reborn in a new universe. I should head back to the lodge and see if I can pick up the trail of the artifacts. So now I'm the guy chasing the artifacts.
attempt to scan you for contraband. Please comply. Pretty please. Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
This is just flat. So broke.
Whoa! Now that is a ship!
Thank you.
So, this ship of yours, does it take standard, you know what? We'll figure it out.
You see.
Okay, no problem.
You say no problem. No matter what, you can always have the frontier. This is just a ship.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible.
Talk about deja vu.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Donna!
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts, previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
I'm not who you think I am. I'm Starborn. Now I know what the artifacts are.
I see. So some of our theories about the artifacts are correct.
You're taking their word for it? What if this person's just delusional? Breathed in too many gases in that mining operation.
Why don't we hear him out? We know next to nothing. We have everything to gain if he's telling the truth.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, so this is gonna sound weird, but I've done all of this before. I came here with an artifact and joined Constellation.
So, that's what we're looking for. The pieces to an armillary. A path to the center of a multiverse.
This is either the truth or the most elaborate practical joke I've ever witnessed.
I think we're past the point of doubting, Walter.
In any event, we'll be able to see for ourselves. We know where most of the artifacts are now, and presumably how we get them.
So there are artifacts that I pulled out of bedrock myself. Ones that granted visions.
And if what you've told us about the Starborn is to be believed, we'll need all the help we can get. I want you to check with Vladimir on the Eye. Cross-reference what you've told us with what he's picking up on the scans. You track down the artifacts the Eye finds, while we gather the others.
Not the same Sarah I knew. But it is still good to see you.
I hope that other Sarah of yours knows you're safe. Now let's get those artifacts.
Hey.
I stand by my initial skepticism.
You're not
Trace
quite the
physiological
angel I
and
thought may
neurological
have made the
readings I'm able
artifacts.
to pick up from you are unprecedented. You really are something.
While it is customary to say, "Welcome home," that is not dimensionally accurate in this case. Hello, Starborn. I will assist in any way I can.
Okay, just a standard conversation I can have you. Okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna stop here. Probably the best place to stop. I don't know. I think that could have been done a little bit different, but I do like the attempt to kind of give you a second opportunity. I could have gone and said, well, let's hunt this mystery together. You know, go through the whole main quest all over again. And I figured, why do that when I could just skip that main quest line? Focus on all the other things. Maybe focus on one faction and building up. Maybe focus on going in a different direction I did with the past factions. But we have missions, we have goals that we are planning in front of us. Maybe I'll just do some exploring. Find more people. See who I can help, see who I can't help. See if I make a different choice with that help, with that benefit. So, then also I got one more mod I got to enable and everything like that, which is like a new you or a new universe, something like that, where it actually physically change the look of some of the people throughout the universe, which I probably should have done before coming to the lodge and meeting people. But any which way, until the next one, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.